Tokyo, a city that slams you in the face with the sensory overload of neon and noise one minute, then soothes you with the quiet grace of a centuries-old temple the next. It's a place where ancient traditions aren't just preserved. They thrive alongside futuristic technology and a relentless pace of life. You want contradictions? You'll find them on every street corner in this town. Salarymen in crisp suits downing bowls of ramen next to tattooed youths obsessed with the latest Harajuku trends. Towering skyscrapers casting shadows on serene gardens where koi swim beneath cherry blossom trees. Tokyo doesn't just embrace its duality, it thrives on it. And that's what we're here to explore. Those contradictions, those unexpected juxtapositions that make this city so damn fascinating. So buckle up, kids, because we're about to dive headfirst into the beating heart of Tokyo. Alright, let's talk about ambition for a minute. Tokyo's got it in spades, always reaching for the sky, pushing the limits of what's possible. And what better symbols of that ambition than its two iconic towers, the Tokyo Tower and the Tokyo Skytree. Now the Tokyo Tower, that's the old guard. Built in '58, inspired by the Eiffel Tower, it was a beacon of hope, a symbol of Japan's resurgence after the war. Climbing up, you can practically feel the history, the sweat and toil that went into building this iron giant. The view, spectacular no doubt. A sprawling panorama of Tokyo, a sea of concrete and steel stretching to the horizon. But then you've got the Skytree, completed in 2012, a monument to modern engineering. This thing's a monster, over 2,000 feet tall, the tallest structure in Japan. Taking the elevator up, you're shot into the future, ears popping as you ascend at dizzying speed. And the view from up there, it's like looking down on a microchip, the city laid bare, a testament to human ingenuity. Now some people, they'll tell you the Skytree makes the Tokyo Tower obsolete. But that's like saying a Michelin-starred restaurant makes street food irrelevant. See, it's not a competition. Each tower offers a different perspective, a different slice of Tokyo's soul. The Tokyo Tower, it's a reminder of where this city's been, the resilience, the grit that built it. The Skytree, it represents where Tokyo's going, the boundless ambition, the constant striving for something greater. Me, I say you gotta experience both. Stand on those observation decks, feel the wind whipping through your hair, and take it all in. The past, the present, the future, it's all right there in front of you. But it's not just about the views, is it? It's about the feeling you get standing up there, above it all. It's about understanding the spirit of Tokyo, a city that never stops evolving, never stops reaching for the sky. Let's face it, some cities, they go to sleep at night. Not Tokyo. This city, it's like a beast that never sleeps, fueled by caffeine and neon. And nowhere is that more evident than in the districts of Shibuya and Shinjuku. Shibuya. Just the name conjures up images of that iconic scramble crossing. A human sea surging back and forth. Thousands of people navigating this urban ballet with an almost eerie efficiency. It's a sight that could make even the most seasoned traveler feel a flicker of sensory overload. But amidst the chaos, there's a strange order, a rhythm to the madness. And once you find it, you can't help but get swept up in the energy, the sheer kinetic force of it all. It's like the city's pulse, throbbing with life. Then you've got Shinjuku, the city's beating heart. A sprawling labyrinth of towering skyscrapers, neon-drenched alleys, and a nightlife scene that'll make your head spin. This is where Tokyo comes to unwind, to forget the pressures of the day and lose themselves in the moment. You want dive bars where salarymen drown their sorrows in whiskey and lament the cruelty of their bosses? Shinjuku's got 'em. How about underground jazz clubs where the music's hot and the drinks are strong? Yeah, they've got those too. Or maybe you're looking for something a little more intense. Well, Shinjuku's got you covered there as well. Love hotels, robot restaurants, hostess bars. It's a rabbit hole of the bizarre and the beautiful. And trust me, you could spend a lifetime exploring it and still only scratch the surface. But it's not just about the nightlife. Both Shibuya and Shinjuku are bursting with shopping, from high-end department stores to tiny boutiques run by eccentric designers. And the food? Forget about it. Ramen shops, sushi counters, yakitori joints. You could eat your way through these districts for a week and still not even come close to trying everything. Shibuya and Shinjuku are Tokyo at its most frenetic, its most intense. They're a sensory assault, a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and smells that'll leave you breathless. But beneath the chaos, there's a heart, a soul that draws you in. It's the pulse of Tokyo, and once you've felt it, you'll never be the same. Now, after the sensory overload of Shibuya and Shinjuku, you might find yourself craving a little peace and quiet, a little respite from the neon and the noise. Well, my friends, let me introduce you to Asakusa, a neighborhood where the echoes of old Tokyo still linger in the air. Stepping off the train, you're greeted by a different kind of energy. Not the frenetic pulse of Shinjuku, but a slower, more deliberate pace. This is a place where old men gather in tea houses to play Go, where the smell of incense wafts from traditional shops, and the clatter of wooden sandals on cobblestone streets is the soundtrack to your day. At the heart of Asakusa lies the Senso-ji temple, Tokyo's oldest temple. Walking through the Kaminarimon gate, with its giant red lanterns swaying in the breeze, you're transported back in time. The air is thick with incense, the murmur of prayers, the jangle of charms. You can practically feel the weight of history here, the centuries of devotion etched into the weathered stone. Locals and tourists alike come to pay their respects, to light incense, to write their wishes on wooden plaques, hoping for a little divine intervention in their lives. But Senso-ji is more than just a temple. It's a living, breathing microcosm of Japanese culture. The surrounding streets are a warren of shops selling traditional crafts, from delicate paper lanterns to intricate woodblock prints. You'll find street food vendors hawking steaming bowls of ramen and skewered dango, their sweet aroma mingling with the scent of incense. It's a feast for the senses, a reminder that even in a city as modern as Tokyo, the past is never truly gone. Spend an afternoon getting lost in the labyrinthine alleys, haggling over souvenirs and soaking up the atmosphere. Stop for a cup of matcha in a traditional tea house. The bitter green tea, a welcome contrast to the sweetness of the dango. As the sun begins to set, casting long shadows over the temple grounds, you'll understand why Asakusa holds such a special place in the hearts of Tokyoites. It's a reminder of their heritage, a place where the past and present coexist in perfect harmony. Listen, I get it. You've been pounding the pavement, navigating crowded streets, soaking up the neon glow of Tokyo. Your senses are on overdrive, your brain's fried. You need a break, a chance to recharge. Well, my friend, look no further than Ueno Park. This sprawling green oasis in the heart of the city is a sanctuary, a place to escape the urban jungle and reconnect with nature. Families picnicking beneath cherry blossom trees, couples strolling hand in hand along the shores of the park's picturesque pond, old men hunched over go-boards, their faces etched with concentration. Ueno Park is a microcosm of Tokyo life, a place where the city comes to breathe. But Ueno's more than just a pretty face. It's also home to some of Tokyo's most fascinating museums, offering a glimpse into the country's rich, artistic and cultural heritage. And trust me, there's no better place to delve into the soul of Japan than the Tokyo National Museum. This sprawling complex houses a treasure trove of Japanese art and artifacts, from ancient samurai swords and exquisite woodblock prints to delicate ceramics and intricate Buddhist sculptures. Wandering through the galleries, you'll be struck by the beauty, the craftsmanship, the sheer artistry on display. You'll see the evolution of Japanese aesthetics, from the bold minimalist lines of ancient pottery to the vibrant colors and intricate details of Edo period woodblock prints. You'll learn about the country's history, its myths and legends, its triumphs and tragedies, all reflected in the art that adorns the museum's walls. But the Tokyo National Museum isn't just about the past. It also showcases contemporary Japanese art, offering a fascinating glimpse into the country's evolving artistic landscape. You'll find everything from abstract sculptures to cutting-edge photography, all pushing the boundaries of traditional Japanese aesthetics. After immersing yourself in the world of art, take some time to wander through Ueno Park itself. Rent a rowboat and paddle across the pond, the gentle lapping of water, a soothing balm to your soul. Visit the park's zoo, home to pandas, elephants, and other exotic creatures. Or simply find a quiet bench beneath a weeping willow and watch the world go by. Ueno Park and the Tokyo National Museum offer a perfect blend of art and nature, a chance to stimulate your mind and soothe your soul. It's a reminder that even in a bustling metropolis like Tokyo, there's always room for beauty, contemplation, and a little bit of peace. Alright, let's be honest, you didn't think we'd come all the way to Tokyo and not visit Akihabara, did you? This is it, ground zero for all things anime, manga, and gaming. A neon-drenched labyrinth of electronics, collectibles, and enough pop culture ephemera to make your head spin. Forget Times Square, forget Piccadilly Circus, Akihabara is on a whole other level of sensory overload. Giant anime girls plastered on buildings, towering video screens blasting J-pop, the air thick with the smell of takoyaki and the sound of 1,000 arcade games firing up. This is a place where reality seems to bend, where fantasy and technology collide in a glorious explosion of color and sound. You can find anything here, from the latest gaming consoles and high-end headphones to vintage game cartridges and rare figurines. Wandering through the crowded streets, you'll encounter cosplay enthusiasts dressed as their favorite anime characters. Their elaborate costumes a testament to the dedication of fandom. You'll see groups of friends huddled around arcade games, their faces illuminated by the glow of the screens, lost in virtual worlds. Step inside one of the multi-story department stores and prepare to be overwhelmed. floor after floor of electronics, gadgets, and toys, each one more tempting than the last. You'll find everything from the latest smartphones and laptops to obscure Japanese candy and novelty toys that defy explanation. But Akihabara isn't just about mindless consumerism. It's a celebration of Japanese pop culture, a place where creativity and imagination run wild. The manga cafes, with their endless rows of comics and graphic novels, are a testament to the power of storytelling. The maid cafes, with their costumed waitresses and playful atmosphere, offer a glimpse into the more whimsical side of Japanese culture. And then there's the music. J-pop, with its catchy melodies and high-energy performances, is everywhere in Akihabara. You'll hear it blasting from storefronts, from street performers, from the headphones of passing teenagers. Akihabara is a sensory explosion, a celebration of all things geek, a place where you can indulge your inner child and embrace the weird, the wonderful, and the downright bizarre. It's a reminder that even in a city as sophisticated as Tokyo, there's always room for a little bit of fun, a little bit of fantasy, and a whole lot of neon. So there you have it. A glimpse into the soul of Tokyo, a city that defies categorization, a place where ancient traditions and futuristic technology collide in a symphony of sights, sounds, and experiences. From the serene beauty of Senso-ji Temple to the neon-drenched chaos of Akihabara, from the tranquil gardens of Ueno Park to the frenetic energy of Shibuya Crossing, Tokyo offers a journey for every kind of traveler. It's a city that will challenge your perceptions, ignite your senses, and leave you forever changed. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and experience it for yourself.